Hi and welcome back to Dirtbike Magazine's video series, The 21s, where we take you up close and personal with all the 2021 motocross model 450cc four strokes. Today we're getting a chance to look at it's actually a 2020 and a half model, but it's the KTM 450 Factory Edition. Generally, this is a preview of what's to come the next model year. KTM's been doing this for some time now. This bike for this particular year has the stuff that jumps right out at you when you first look at the motorcycle. Red Bull KTM factory racing graphics, a Hinson clutch cover, updated suspension, factory machine triple clamps, new mapping, a whole shot device on the front fork, orange frame, composite skid plate, Akrapovic slip-on silencer, DID Dirt Star wheels, a gripper seat cover, a semi-floating front disc, a front disc guard, and an orange rear sprocket. But they've made huge changes in the front fork via internal components. All the technical information on that is on our website, so if you want to find out more about that, head over to dirtbikemagazine.com. What they were trying to accomplish was just basically more rider comfort. Having a plusher feeling on small chop while still having the good resistance to bottoming on big hits. In the rear, they made some changes as well. Not as much as the front, but there is new settings for the rear. All of the stuff that's on this bike, except for the graphics, are available through KTM's hard part catalog. That's enough talking. We're gonna go ride this thing. Okay, the first day of testing done on the 2020 and a half 450 Factory Edition from KTM. A couple things that jumped out at us right away. There's a huge difference between the number 1 map and the number 2 map. The number 1 map is a standard map, is a little bit lazier off bottom, still kind of has the same overall power, but the number 2 map comes on a little bit sooner and comes on a little bit stronger in the mid. A couple different test riders were telling us that, you kind of notice that with the number 2 map, it's not jumpy right off bottom, but it does have the power to where when you just need a little bit more, you give it a little bit of clutch and you go. The standard map, it was kind of, you had to have your finger on the clutch at more times, use the clutch a little bit more. So it depends on which one you're going after. Our faster riders definitely like the number 2 map, a lot more aggressive and a little bit easier for the faster guys to ride. Some of the guys on the slower side like the standard map because it kind of gave them a little bit more confidence when cornering, but it still has power. The bike has great usable power everywhere. And compared to the 2020 standard model, a little bit more pep in its step all the way around. The big news is in the suspension. KTM and Husky are the only bikes now that come with WP air fork, and really the only bikes that come off this showroom floor with an air fork setup. We've always said that the WP air fork is one of the best air fork setups that we've ever tested. That doesn't change, and this is even better than the 2020 standard model. It's got more plushness in the overall ride and overall comfort of the fork in the front. It's got a nice balance to it. We did mess with some setting changes, but ultimately came back to not that far away from what the stock settings are for the front. In the rear, we ran our sag at 104 millimeters, high-speed compression on the shock. We went in a quarter turn, and the rebound, we went in 3 clicks just to calm the back down a little bit. Again, those are personal settings. Multiple test riders like those settings, so it might be somewhere to start for you if you have this motorcycle. We didn't get a chance to change the offset, but we like the fact that KTM is offering the new triple clamp offers 2 different offsets. It offers a 20 millimeter and a 22 millimeter. Like I said, we didn't get a chance to mess with that, but we are going to do that in the future, and we will let you know what happens. None of the test riders really like the gripper seat cover because It is a little bit harsh on the back end when you're riding for long periods of time, but that's easily changed. Overall, this is a big step in the right direction for KTM, and we look forward to seeing what they do in 2021. And really, you can't argue with the styling in this motorcycle. It looks like Cooper Webb's bike, straight off the showroom floor. If you got a little bit more time, click these video thumbnails now and stay tuned to dirtbikemagazine.com for updates on testing for the 2020 and a half KTM Factory Edition.